I really love, I gotta tell you, I'm my biggest fan. I love all the stuff that I do, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be Spider-Man. And by the way, since we have time to kill, I'll tell you how the idea for Spider-Man, how the book was published. It's kind of an odd story. We had already done, I believe, the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, maybe one or two others, I don't remember. And my publisher said, we're on a roll, dream up another character. Well, that was in order. So I sat home and I was trying to think, and you know, when you dream up a superhero, the first thing you have to think of is, what power would you give him? So I was thinking, what power is left? I already had the strongest man on earth. I had a guy who could burst into flame and fly, all of that. And I saw a fly crawling on the wall. And I said, boy, wouldn't it be cool if you had a character who could crawl on walls like a fly? Although I probably didn't say, wouldn't it be cool? In those days, I probably said, wouldn't it be groovy? But anyway, I thought that would be good. And then I wanted to make him different, so I thought, I'll make him a teenager. And then I figured to make him very different, I'd give him a lot of personal problems. Well, I liked that, and I ran excitedly into my publisher's office, and I told him, he said, Stan, that is the worst idea I have ever heard. He said, first of all, people hate spiders, so you can't call a hero Spider-Man. Then you want him to be a teenager. Teenagers can only be sidekicks. And then he said, you want him to have problems. Stan, he's supposed to be a superhero. They don't have personal problems. So I walked out with I wasn't feeling good when I left the office, but I couldn't get Spider-Man out of my system, so we were killing a magazine. I think it was called Amazing Fantasy. Now, when you kill a magazine, nobody cares what you put in the last issue. So to get it out of my system, I put Spider-Man in that issue of Amazing, and I featured him on the cover, and I forgot about him. A month later, the sales figures for all our magazines came in. And my publisher came running into my office and he said, hey, Stan, do you remember that character of yours, Spider-Man, that we both liked so much? He said, let's do a series. And that is honestly the way Spider-Man came into being.